Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. CR is here with me today.
And please do remember, if you do not like what we say, how we say it, or why we say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace.
So today we have a fun, I'm like pumped to do this. We have a general reading, of course, and the subject matter is one that you guys voted on. It got the most votes. Don't worry, the second most voted I'm going to be doing as well. So if you didn't catch that poll, it's in the community pages. There are community posts for my channel. But today's is what do they like? We're going to be delving into what your soulmate is like in big details, okay? So we have 4 groups, as you can see. Patreon, the groups for Patreon, half of this will be here and the other half will be on Patreon. So if you want to go and check out the second half of this reading, please do head over to my Patreon or
my Patreon, because I'll also be sharing this video on my channel as well for the general reading, and then we'll also be sharing the Patreon one on my side of things as well. So either way, whichever one you guys want to go to, you'll get the same messages.
So basically, yes, in the drop-down box below is the link to my Patreon. You can go ahead and check that out. Her information is on there as well. So anyways, guys, so this is going to be super fun. We have 4 groups, and we're going to get into on the big right here on the big cards in the top. We're going to talk about the looks. We're going to talk about their personality. We're going to pull some tiles for initials and things like this. We're going to get as much into it as we can when it comes to that. And then with the Patreon side of things down here, we're going to get into where they're from, their career. What are they going through? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say what they're currently going through, whether that's just generally in their life, maybe what they're going through romantically right now. We're also going to talk about, possible synchronicities for how you might meet them, particular events. And we're also going to dive into, of course, the spicier side of things and, how are they sexually or romantically, however you want to put it. I will also be pulling charms for the Patreon side of things. So if you guys are interested in seeing what a charm reading is like, definitely do check out that Patreon side of things.
So anyways, we have 4 groups today. We have Lemon Chrysoprase for group 1 and Patreon 1. We have Pink Petalite for group 2 and Patreon 2. We have Argonite for group 3 and Patreon 3. And we have...
This is Yttrium.
Yttrium.
Calcite. Or what the fuck?
Oh, you are totally choking, girl. Yttrium.
It looks like calcite.
It does.
Almost.
She wants to call it that, but it's actually yttrium, or AKA it's lavender fluorite.
Yeah.
Yes, and it actually is kind of rare. So
it is a rare stone. And again, when she was first telling me that this was lavender fluorite, I was like, you fucking come on. No, it isn't. It doesn't even look like normal fluorite, because it isn't normal fluorite. It is a rare type, and it's because the normal crystal calcium, that's why I was saying calcite, it was because it's calcium. The normal calcium that would be in a fluorite crystal is actually replaced with this rare mineral known as yttrium, where it comes from in Mexico. So that is why it looks this way.
It's like milky instead of being clear.
See, it also forms in like round kind of balls instead
like grape agate kind of.
Yeah, instead of crystals like a normal fluorite.
See, this is fluorite. Fluorite's usually clear. It's got clear-ish.
It looks like quartz. Or
so
something
a little tidbit of like crystal info there for you guys. So anyways, you know what to do. Go ahead. Please do remember this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's absolutely zero reason to take anything personally. Okay, just go with the flow. If something doesn't resonate, leave it be.
And if you don't like hearing 2 readers,
why are you watching this? Seriously. Anyway, guys, so we have 4 groups. Pause the video, do whatever it takes, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Guys, for those of you who picked group 1, this is the Lemon Chrysoprase group. I love this stone. It's so pretty. So we are going to get into this. So for our tarot, we have the Moon card. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups.
So clearly, your person, they can definitely be very competitive. But they're very creative. They're very serious about deadlines. It also seems like, but they could really like children, or they could even maybe already have children.
Pisces energy. Big time Pisces energy. This person has got like an air of mystery about them. They are definitely, they could be very psychic. They could have like very strong intuition. So they could have premonitions a lot, and they might tell people about it and people might not understand it. Like, in other words, they might get defensive because this person will be like, hey, don't do that, or watch out for this because this might happen, because they know that, because they've had like a premonition of it. And then people will get argumentative about it. And then they go ahead and the people will go and do it. And then they're like, it, you know, the exact thing that they, you know, saw was going to happen does. And then they're like, told you so. You know, I feel like they could get a little bit frustrated sometimes because people don't, the people surrounding them currently don't get that. They don't understand it. So they might feel a little bit of a, you know, like a disconnect or like a little bit lonely because of this.
And I feel like sometimes, especially maybe when they were younger, they second guess themselves a lot because of this, because they had people like turn around and say, oh, you're crazy, or that doesn't make any sense, or whatever.
Or their parents did devalued like what their talent, you know?
So basically. they had to go a long way to develop out of that trait. But they definitely have achieved that, it seems like.
So anyways, okay. So I also feel like this person has a very strong connection to where they're from, you know, their family, like, you know.
They could have younger brothers or sisters.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're also just really connected to their own inner child.
Yes, and they're good with, you know, just getting to, like, when it comes to, I feel like that they have good discernment when it comes to certain things. So anyways, as far as, you know, what they look like, I think that they have really luminous eyes, I guess you could say, which is typical trait of anything. You know, they could probably have a very strong Pisces placements within their chart. So their eyes are going to be really intense.
It definitely seems like they could have, you know, lighter to reddish hair on that spectrum for some of you. Not all of you, but some of you, that might be the case with them. Let's see what else we have here. So for possible natal chart information, and also, again, telling more about the kind of personality they have, which totally makes sense to what I was saying about this one, that they, you know, they're very serious when it comes to their work and their deadlines. We literally have the 10th house with reputation coming out. So career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, empire. So they've had to definitely climb the ladder, I feel like, to get to the position that they're in, and that reputation is really important to them.
I feel like that their reputation is important to them anyway. So, not just, because of what they do for, you know, a living, but it's like, you know, I think they learned the hard way as to who to associate with and who not to. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're very discerning, like I said, you know, with who they choose to be around them. So they're kind of picky that way.
And this makes sense too. We also have the ascendant coming out with outlook. So worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, and first impressions. Their first impression matters a lot to them. And of course, obviously, their reputation, how they present themselves, how they look. They have a very strong aura about them.
They look good. They take really good care of their body. They dress well. And they also, like, when it comes to other people, their first impressions, because I feel like that they're, you know, psychic anyway, they can just like look at people and just totally pick up and tell, like, they could just read people really well. They just know, okay, how people are, because it's part of their talent, is what they do. It's kind of funny because I was saying they had a heavy Pisces placements, and I was thinking they could be a Pisces rising or a Pisces ascendant.
That would make a lot of sense,
you know,
especially for looks. That would even, because a lot of times the ascendant can describe actual physical looks, so that could even doubly go for, again, those dreamy, you know, what is it, sleepy eyes is what I think?
No, it's not sleepy. It's more like dreamy, like ethereal, like you know, like you're. like you're looking at somebody, but it's like back behind those eyes, it's like you're really somewhere else, like in a higher realm, like somewhere else, like woo, you know, like very angelic-ish, you know, somewhere else, like very psychic, very lunar.
So we also have conjunction with empowerment, combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms.
So, and also, like when it comes to height with this person, I think that they're probably more like on the average height.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
average
super
height.
tall. No.
Because there's something, I feel like there is something very approachable about this person, even though sometimes a lot of people might hesitate to approach them just because they could be very quiet. Because they're observing a lot of the time.
I also feel like, I keep staring at that wolf, okay? I feel like wolves could be like a totem animal for this person. Their name could be wolf, or you know, they could have, their name could mean wolf or something like this. But also I feel like that this person is big into, they love the water. They could be from, you know, or like live near water or grew up near water, like, because, you know, they're very connected to their home. So there could be something with that. They could just do water sports. They could be a swimmer or something like this too.
It feels like they wear a lot, like, again, there's something significant with the colors red and orange and like yellow. These are really important colors for them. Maybe that could mean that, again, their root chakra, their sacral, their solar plexus are very lit up in this particular person. It could even reflect in their aura. Again, don't just assume that if somebody has a red aura, that means they're an angry
I know.
person.
What the hell? It's like they're just grounded.
Yeah, it feels like this person had to do a lot of work, especially in regards to their root chakra, like growing up.
Yeah. Also, like, you know, because we have the reputation and we have, like, the career is very heavy with this person. Again, the career information and what we'll pick up on what their career is will be in the Patreon reading. But, go ahead.
We also have Morgana with death and magic.
Whoa.
And we have Poseidon with
Oh
flow.
my God! No way. Okay, yes. And look at the moon on her. Oh my God. This person is so into the moon phases. And like the moon is very potent and powerful. Hirumi.
Yeah, so regardless
Hirumi
of their,
Chisaka.
if we're talking about a masculine or a feminine, that feminine energy, especially in conjunction with the moon, is going to be very prominent for them regardless. So with the message here of Morgana, this talks about consider your life a magical gift and your experience of it a beautiful opportunity to leave the world a better place. So that's their mission, is to try to leave the world a better place than where they came into it. You have that gift back when death comes and ends your time on this plane. Experiences, relationships, projects, even long-cherished dreams are all subject to the natural laws of death and the magic of the Celtic goddess Morgana. Now is the time for you to let certain parts of your life die and recognize this process as something to celebrate as well to mourn. Let go with love and gratitude. Leave your fears behind. For in death there is great magic, as nothing can ever be truly destroyed. From the ashes of the old, a new life and new dreams will come to be. Face this time of dying and death with love and courage. Be willing to be empty. Soon the goddess Morgana will fill you up with magic and a new world will be born for you. This is her gift for you when you surrender your resistance and allow things to be as they're surrendering resistance and you have flow.
Going with the flow.
So this is what this person works on a lot with their energy.
We have successive numbers coming out in a reading yet again. That is something that's just, my Patreon peeps know what I'm talking about. This is something that's constantly happening. It's so freaking wild. But I have to mention too, like 37, you go with numerology, we're making it, it's a 10. Mm-hmm. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so anyways, with the Poseidon card, I mean, seriously, it's like this person is big into water. I really feel like they are. They're just a very watery person anyway. And it's kind of funny because I was talking about, oh, they totally work out, they take care of themselves. Look at the way that looks. Okay, so anyways, it says, expect a greater flow of creativity, ease, or prosperity. This card is a siren call to protect and enjoy the stunning oceans of the world. And you were talking about leaving the world a better place.
Yeah.
Maybe they are an advocate or work with some kind of company that does something with, maybe they're a marine biologist or something. Maybe they're constantly digging in that kind of a thing, but we're going to get into that later. So anyways, as gentle as a lagoon and as destructive as a tsunami, Poseidon is one of the greatest gods of the Greek pantheon. One of the sons of Kronos. He rules the sea. His brothers Zeus and Hades rule the sky and the underworld, respectively. He was beloved and feared at the same time. Sailors in the ancient world often made sacrifices to him before a voyage, and fishermen took part in great seasonal rites to appease him. Some rites were as straightforward as singing to him in a storm, while some sailors and fishermen traced his trident upon the shore before entering the sea. Yet other rites were bloodthirsty, matching the god's violent power. The essential defining feature of water is its flow. I'm totally thinking of Bruce Lee and like what he says about be like water. Poseidon, maybe this person studies martial arts. You know, they could be. Anyway, so the essential defining feature of the water is its flow. Poseidon controls the flow aspect with great power. Call upon him when you need a flow of anything in your life, but in particular, creativity, abundance, fertility, or prosperity. This person is very into, they're very prosperous, I feel like. So, in modern times, we need to protect the sea more than ever. We have caused many imbalances in our oceans through overfishing and pollution. We need to call upon Poseidon for his help in protecting this domain. Today, many organizations, linked with the sea, use his symbolism. The Sea Shepherd Conservation Society uses the trident as a symbol on its flag. They protect whales and other sea creatures from death. Surfers, okay, sailors, there's another one. Fishermen, there's another one, and anyone who has a deep love and appreciation of the ocean would do well to communicate regularly with Poseidon. He is said to protect his own and will give secrets of the sea to those who honor him. Knowing which surf break is going to be the best or how to perform well while sailing is a secret worth having. Go ahead.
I was going to say that could be maybe also a part-time thing that they like to enjoy as a hobby is like something like sailing, you know, taking out like a little sailboat. They obviously grew up around the ocean, I would say, because they witnessed a lot of stuff that has to do with the conservation of the ocean.
And so I'm going to just mention this card does have a shadow side, and I am going to get a little bit into this because this could show a little bit of this person's personality if they get pissed or if they're going dark side or something. So Poseidon is notoriously changeable, mutable.
Yep.
Mutable energy, hey. Whole armadas of battleships were lost if Poseidon was not on their side, and he would exact quick and lethal revenge if he so choose. So this person is... I think they're pretty cool and pretty chill.
But until you piss them off.
This is a very Pisces trait, though, okay? It's like, we're cool, we're chill, we're like la-di-da, and it takes a lot to piss us off. But then once you reach that point, you're fucked, okay? So, anyways, too much flippant change around emotions can lead to drama. It is important to be as balanced in our feelings as possible. While going with the flow is good, being too changeable can lead to instability and not being able to make good decisions. So, and as Ciara was saying, you know, this is something this person has been working on for a long time because maybe when they were young, they were kind of confused as to which direction to take because maybe they didn't have the best and the most strongest
role models.
Yeah, exactly. So pay attention to how flow is playing out in your life at present. Be aware that hanging onto a grudge or imbalance will interrupt the clean flow to what you desire. So like in the past is probably, I mean, this is kind of Scorpio too, the grudge thing, holding a grudge. Oh yeah. And being fucking vicious, you know, so definitely water sign in the house with this group. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to pull some tiles to see what comes up. These could have names, initials, places, who knows what's going to come up. So
oh geez. We got a Q, Z, got 3 E's so far.
New Zealand.
F, L, T, U.
New Zealand is totally
we got
surrounded by water.
Blank. P, O, an A,
What's this one? F.
So we have another A.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
We don't have an M.
Lee. I was talking about Bruce Lee. Oh my God, that's wild. That's crazy. Okay.
Bert.
Yeah, Bert. California.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about surfing.
Well, New Zealand too.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather go to New Zealand.
Well, maybe these are places they've traveled to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Free.
They're very free-spirited. They have a BA. Bat.
Pat.
Maybe
We have
they're born in the
Peter?
year of the rat.
Peter. We
Where?
have that.
Peter. Yes, we do. Look at that.
We don't have a.
I know. I was going to
Pan.
say.
We got ran.
Hawaii. I was thinking Lanikai. That's yeah. And then we have Hawaii's initials right here. Oz.
Oh yeah, Oz.
No shit.
So again, if you guys see any particular, names, places, whatnot, definitely feel free to leave a comment and let us know what you see
Yes.
in the letters.
So that's it. That's all we have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus the Patreon information, CR's information, all that good stuff. So until next time, we'll catch you later. For
Bye-bye.
those of you who picked group 2 with the pink petalite, this is going to be your reading. I hope you listen to the intro so you understand what the hell's going on here, because there's 2 people here.
Hello.
So anyways, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Empress. Wow. And we have the 3 of Cups. Wow. All right, this person's fun.
They are. They're also very like earthy, down to earth. They're very independent, but they love, being with their friends. They're a
Cooking.
Yeah. And they're a type of person where it's like they love being in a group with people, but they don't lose their identity to a group of people. They stay uniquely who they are, and that's really important to them, is their authentic self. And they're definitely a natural nurturer.
They're good at the, they're the sensual one here. Okay, they're very sensual. They're all about enjoying the moment, the joie de vivre. They're like totally into the moment. They love food. They like to cook food. They could be, into that big time. They could but I just feel like they just engage all their senses in everything that they do. They notice shit and point stuff out to other people too. Like, oh my God, look at the texture of this. Or, they're just very good at observing things. Also, they could have very heavy Venus placements. Okay, they could have a very potent Venus placement in their natal chart.
They definitely know how to have a good time and just kind of like go with the flow of life. And it's like they've worked very hard for everything they achieve, but they're not somebody who it's like, oh, they have, like, they're not super materialistic is what I'm getting. It's like they have things, they enjoy.
They like to share.
Stuff, but it's like that's not their driving force. They want to just enjoy and live life and be comfortable.
Yeah, and they because
Because I think abundance just comes very naturally to this person. So and because they have a lot of just trust and faith in the universe to provide everything they need, and Mother Earth to provide what they need.
They probably have a big garden too, like, because they probably like to grow their own stuff, and they're just so like sweet. I don't know, I'm just getting this loving, very beautiful kind of energy that's very nurturing, very here, let's go out into my garden and we're going to pull some herbs. They probably have like lots of herbs and stuff that they grow. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is into using like green magic or, you know,
kitchen
witchery, or, you know, that kind of a thing, you know.
I think they, whether or not they are, they naturally still do those
Yes,
kind of
they
things.
just are a natural one, you know. And it's like they just can go out into the garden and they could be into what is it? Herbology?
Yeah, herbology.
You know, definitely
They
into
could even-
medicines, like
Yeah.
creating medicines and healing, you know, concoctions, potions, tinctures, things like this. They just like to whip those things up, you know, in their kitchen.
And that might also have even something to do with their career that they do, but we'll get more into that in the other half of this reading.
Yeah.
So kind of diving into it, it's really funny because we have some natal chart kind of cards here that can describe more about their personality. And one of the ones that we have out first is really funny because it's Cancer.
Oh my God.
Which is feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, family-oriented. Yeah, like this person, they could have like a very strong fourth house, which explains like why they care so much about like their environment and their home, having it be a very welcoming and nurturing place for other people.
I'm getting total Taurus vibes here
Yeah.
too. And I feel like they have really beautiful eyes, and I honestly, what I'm seeing is brown eyes. And they
Yeah.
have like really thick, long, gorgeous, dark eyelashes. And it's just like their eyes are like doe eyes.
And I think-
like Audrey Hepburn eyes,
Yeah.
you know, whether it's male or female,
And
it's
I
that
honestly
kind of a
think
look.
that they have darker hair. They could
Yeah.
have like longer hair. And for a lot of you, they could have darker skin too, because we even have the Virgo card coming out here.
Yeah.
And so this is methodological, aligned,
Methodical.
ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, perfectionist. And literally we have like
Potions,
some bottles
yes.
of potions, and we have plants and fungus and crystals.
It's
Like
like-
they know a lot about this stuff. They're just a naturally
Whether it's
attractive.
male or female, it reminds me of practical magic.
Yeah.
You know, like how they live and they have their botanical shop and stuff like this. They could have an apothecary that they run. I don't know. It's like they have their own apothecary, I think, going on in
Yeah.
their house. They just are into that. They're into alchemy, probably.
And that they're very into being outdoors, being out in nature, going on hikes, going on adventures. They could take like a lot. I just got the sense of like they take a lot of photos of like the places they've traveled to. So like inside their home, they could have photos of like natural things like woodland paths that they saw. They could have maybe a dog or a cat.
I feel like dog person,
Yeah.
but it's like I feel like that they definitely, like, when they smile, they have like the most adorable smile that's so sweet, and they have dimples, like really cute dimples, and it's like their skin is like fucking gorgeous. I'm just, because they know how to eat right, and they know how to care for their skin properly, so their
And
skin
again,
is
this person is
stunning.
like they can totally enjoy. They love being with the people that are in their lives, but they have no problem being solitary, being alone.
They're comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, and it's like I can totally see this person like having that cabin out in the woods and just being like chill. Like they don't need they're not somebody who's greedy, is not what I'm getting here.
And I feel like when they work, and they're just into their work, and they're doing what they're doing, and they're a very healthy person. But when it comes time to celebrate and party, they fucking know how to party. And I wouldn't be surprised if they actually like make their own booze.
yeah.
You know, it could be
Moonshine.
moonshine. Yes. They could like do their own moonshine. They could make their own beer, their own wine. I just feel like mead. They're like totally into this kind of shit. Okay. So
because it's
I'm
literally
like
is
grinning so
alchemy.
hard. I want to fucking hang out with this person.
Maybe they're even somebody who owns like
A
small-
winery or
like
a
a small
distillery.
Or even, I'm also getting a sense this could be another person who is very good with working with their hands. So they could do, again, anything that has to do with the garden, something creative, or like woodworking. That could be another thing that they're into. We also have here the North Node with Destiny. So soul school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose, maturing, experience, fruition, North Star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, and journey. This person is all about living their North Node. That's why it's like they're not...
Everything goes good for them because
yeah.
they're actually fulfilling their life's purpose by following what their North Node is all about, okay? They're actually understand that process and get it. They're not trying to go against the grain. They're literally just doing it. And also, you guys are destined to be together. I mean, it's written in the stars. And look at this card. There's like this beautiful, lush green forest. There's mountains back here. There's a map of a globe.
There's like a particular, I don't know, like region of the world that is coming to mind when I'm seeing this. Which is definitely like the Northwest.
Yes, that's what I was thinking as well.
Which I'm not just referring to like the United States. I'm also talking about like Canada, potentially. So we also have here Danu.
Oh my
with
God.
Assurance.
And you know what's weird is I was thinking Norway for something and I didn't say it, but...
And we have...
and that's over in that area. Danu is,
Are you...
that part, what? I know. What the fuck? This is my babe.
Well, it's crazy because we're talking about this is such like a nature person. They love the outdoors.
Oh, and
yeah.
You have
Carnarnus
Danu is Irish. You know, this is Celtic right here, big time. So
that is wild.
And you know,
what
it's weird. I was thinking Norway, but Norway and Ireland, same thing practically back then because it was a territory. Vikings came in there and.
So literally this card...
got it on.
So the appearance of the Celtic earth goddess, and you have the Empress here on top of it. Danu, who gave birth to magic, pretends the fulfillment of your desires and the fruition of your dreams. Whatever it is that you're inquiring about, Danu gives her assurance that you're in the process of becoming. And that's literally, I think, one of the key words right here. On the North Node.
Becoming.
Is becoming.
Oh my God.
Now is the time to trust that whatever you have planned, and worked toward is being lovingly birthed. All you need to do is stay with the flow of events and be ready for your next opportunity. Everything has its perfect season. This person really understands the seasons and the cycles of the earth and really works with that. And that's why they're so successful. Just as fallow ground carries the promise of new life that appears again in the spring, as if magically bidened from the invisible to the visible, Danu offers her promise of grounded assurance.
You know what's kind of a trip is we have 3.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have 9, 10. I mean, okay. And look at you guys. Look at the colors here. You see all the blue and green?
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of that going on here. So yes. So with Carnunos, what can I say?
He even has blue markings.
He's literally close to my heart right now. Legit. Anyways, transition and change are flowing through you. Relax and know you have the power to be what you want to be. And I'm going to mention, and I'm very curious as to what comes on into the Patreon group for this one because Carnunos is in the house. This person has got one hell of a libido, okay? I'm just feeling that. And it's like, woo, the sexual energy is just very potent with this one, okay? So transition and change are flowing through you. Relax and know you have the power to be what you want to be. While most people think of Carnunos as the god of the Celts, the truth is this energy is far, far older. That's right, baby. It's primordial. Prehistoric man covered himself with the skins, hair, feathers, and bones of the animals he hunted, and he danced around his fire. As the shadows played against the cave walls, man changed into the very animals he targeted. Shape-shifting is a way of gathering power and information. This is one of the earliest principles of magic. Like attracts like. If you want to catch a stag, be a stag in the ritual dance. Feel the stag, think like the stag, be one with the stag, and then you can better connect with the stag should you need to hunt it. By honoring this father hunter, the horned one, ancient peoples felt they would be better fed and better prepared, and so more successful. Carnunos is often depicted as half human and half stag, although sometimes he is simply depicted as a man with a glorious set of antlers. Oh, my heart just like flittered in my chest that seemed to pierce the sky. His energy is vital, flowing, fertile, and connecting. Today, he is a symbol of the purest masculine energy, untainted and fully connected with his strength and wildness. God, this is hot. I'm just getting riled up reading this. For this reason, he is extremely popular with modern pagan and witchcraft communities and is a patron of those who work on facilitating change as environmental activists. Wow! Oh my gosh. You can call upon his shape-shifting energy when you wish to transition from one identity to another or to shift back into your most authentic self. If you feel like you've changed recently in ways that don't feel right to you, or in ways that feel untrue to your nature, it's time to shift back with Cernunnos. I'm telling you, this what I love about Cernunnos so much is what they said here. Untainted masculine energy, not patriarchal masculine energy. Pure, perfect male energy. Okay? So the shadow side of him here is the wildness demands respect. Many survival shows demonstrate how to conquer nature rather than work with it and enrich the environment for the greatest good. If you only use the gifts of the earth, sky, and sea for sport without ever giving back to those same elements, you may need to rethink your attitude. A balanced masculine nature is one of deep protective connection with the earth and its animals, rather than dominion over them. Today's hunters could do well to follow a more honorable path than the cold process of taking life. Think also how Cernunnos would view the common practices of factory farming, for example, and reassess what you eat. Mm-hmm. That's true, because the way the animals are killed in factory settings is it's turmoilic, it's tragic, and it's funny they're talking about hunters, but honestly there is a very few group of hunters out there who do hunt and they do it the right way. They don't do it with semi-automatic fucking weapons and shit like this, okay? And they actually give thanks and go through the whole process of, and
they use all
every bit of it.
Animal.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, it's like the cheating using big old freaking, I mean, let's see you be a badass and just do that with a freaking stick or a fucking stone or a fucking bow and arrow, It's hard. It's not easy, okay? And that's why the ancient people, the ancient humans here, they didn't take more than they needed. They didn't eat meat at every fucking meal, people. They didn't.
And while the masculines of the past would go out and do a lot of that hunting, they really relied on the feminine.
Yeah.
Because the feminine
because we kept you fed.
were the ones who knew how to cultivate, how to forage, how to recognize certain, vital, plants and herbs and how to use them, and also how to not take more than was necessary.
Yes.
How to leave something so that there's something back to return to.
This person is fucking incredible. I dig this person so much, and I gotta say, they have that masculine and feminine down pat. They are very balanced. They've got their shit together. They're loving and
they definitely
earthy.
have very striking eyes.
Oh, fuck
They might
yeah.
have like a very unusual eye color.
I think they're very sexy, honestly. Very sexy. I'm all about it.
They're very effortless. It's like how they
perfect.
come off.
They're just perfection, okay? And when I say that, I don't mean like literal, like they're totally perfect. It's like, no, like to you, they're definitely going to be like so fucking perfect. Like you just adore them. That's what I mean.
They're perfect in the sense that they understand their imperfections just as well as their strengths.
They're perfect that way.
And they embrace all aspects because that's what the North Node is all about. And you drop some letters.
Okay, well, many letters.
We got an O and an E. All right.
We got a whole lot of O's going on. There's a whole lot of orgasmic energy.
We got Moo.
Moon. Look at that, you guys.
Bay.
Yeah, they're a fucking bay, all right. Jeez, like big time. J. O. Do we have an H?
Joanne.
We have John.
We have Joanne too.
I have one.
Jane. We have Jane. I can't see.
Oh, excuse me.
Faye.
Oh,
so they can work with the Faye a lot.
They look very Faye-like.
Sam. We got Sam.
Do we have Dean?
No. We don't have a Dean.
Well, I love me some Sam anyway.
Wait. Wait, is that how you spell that name? Wait. Shit.
Zero.
Me.
Very Batman.
What is it? Is it? Or am I missing an H? Wait, no, I have an H. How the fuck do you spell that?
What do you want?
Like Jiao? I'm pretty sure that's here. I'm sorry, I'm like brain farting big time today. But I'm pretty sure you can spell that out.
Look. Look at this. Whoa. You had Faye, and we have this coming up. Damn. Holy shit. S.
We got job.
ESP.
We never do
Look at that. That's fucking crazy.
We never do anything with the Q. I can't think of Q words.
I know.
Except queen, but we don't have queen.
Quinn?
Oh, Quinn, yeah.
But we don't have another N, but still. Wait, it's Quin, right? Yeah?
We don't have a U.
Anyway.
So, of course, if you see more, names, initials, places, locations. Oh, PA is Pennsylvania.
Pan. No way. We're getting all kinds of mythical stuff and fae stuff coming up here.
Not nature-based things.
Wait.
Holy
shit.
Oh, wow.
Woo! Oh,
so, definitely comment what you guys see in the letters, because we're always curious to know what, we didn't see. Do we have Earth? No.
We don't have an R, do we?
No, I don't think we have an R, unless I'm just blind.
Aeon. Okay, who does Crowley? Mm-hmm. Who does the Crowley deck, the top deck? You know what this is. Noi.
Noi.
Isn't it N-O-I?
Yeah,
yep,
Noi.
There we go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we do have it. Because we also have Shin.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit, guys. So let us know what you guys see. So that's it. That's all we have for you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus Patreon information if you want to head over to see the other half of this on Patreon, which is a nice thick stack going on there. Mm-hmm. And, all that good stuff is down there in the drop-down box. Thank you guys for being with us, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Those of you who picked group 3 with the...
Blue Argonite.
Yep, this is going to be your reading. So we have the Knight of Wands.
Oh, so they could be foreign.
They're Taljack and handsome. We have the Three of Wands.
Very
Again,
fiery.
Very fiery. They like to travel. And we have the Ace of Swords.
Wow.
Damn, this person is intense.
Yeah, they are. And they like to start new things. They have a lot of goals and aspirations that they go after, and they go after them hard.
And hard. Being the operative word with the Knight of Wands there. No, this person is very successful. They don't fuck around, okay?
They speak their truth, and they don't care if you don't like what they have to say. If it's the truth, they're going to speak it, whether it's uncomfortable or not to you.
I like it. So with the Three of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Wands. This person is very career focused and very creative as well. They could,
And spiritual and sexual.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm getting like different looks, like all kinds of looks coming up with this one. Mm. But definitely whenever I see the Knight of Wands, I always immediately go tall, dark, handsome. That's just like what I see. I see somebody who's taller with this group.
I don't forget, since they might have like a warmer skin tone regardless.
Yeah. And, they could have anywhere from like a reddish color hair, like auburn, all the way to like black hair, like within that range of things. And it's like, I feel like this person, for some of you, they have like, I just think that they have like a really nice complexion. But they have where it's like in winter, if they don't go in the sun a lot, they're lighter. But then when they get in the sun, if they're out,
They get tan.
They get tan really easy, and they get dark. So, I don't think that if they get sunburned, it's more like, I feel like they get sunburned on their nose and their cheeks.
Probably. They could have freckles. Or like a kind of beauty mark on their face or something like that.
Or moles. Like,
yeah.
Like, they could have one that's actually very, like somewhere, like, I don't know why I'm thinking like the upper back, or else somewhere like near their eye or their lip, that is like, it definitely like stands out, but it's like, it's very beautiful. It's not, it adds to their face, kind of, like it's a natural beauty mark, and it's the one, if for the upper back one though, I think it's like a very unusual, like almost like a
I mean,
like a birthmark, but it's like a shape, and it's like very, whoa, that's kind of trippy.
That or they could
it's
have
JoJo. No, just kidding.
Because for some reason, something to do with their knees came to mind. So I don't know if this person potentially has like a scar also, because I feel like
motorcycle accident.
Yeah, like this person is very active. They're very adventurous, and I feel like some of those adventures have led to minor injuries, but they were like, oh, they were worth it in the end. So there could be something like that. I just get the sense that they've definitely had like some sort of major injury in their life that still can give them trouble sometimes, or they have a scar like that.
And I totally thought motorcycle accident, but not like necessarily on the street. It's more like they race, like some kind
or another thing that came to mind is like they could do like some really like, again, kind of like extreme, like kind
X
of like
Games,
that, or like just like what is it, like kind of like the adrenaline kind of rush, junkie
totally
things, like extreme rock climbing, or jumping out of a plane, like things like this. They've definitely done stuff like that, and I feel like one or two are diving with sharks. Like they've done some unusual things that normally most people aren't gonna do,
and they've done it all over the world. I feel like, and I feel like this person, for some of you, they could have something to do with horses.
That could be another thing too. Yeah. So for some possible more natal chart information, more description again about their personality, we got Aquarius coming out. So the innovator.
There you go. They'll say whatever they want. They don't give a fuck what you think.
Experimental, rational, unique, liberal, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic, utopian, idiosyncratic, disrupted, edgy, detached.
It's crazy. I was saying a star, and I was joking saying it was JoJo, and there's stars.
And
this is Aquarius. This card is the star card. What the fuck? Maybe they have a star tattoo. Maybe they like JoJo. They went and did that.
Think about what, because we're particularly talking about part 3. What are they doing in part 3? They're literally traveling the world. They go to Egypt. Yes. They go through all these different countries and places. So that's like something this person does for sure. We also have Libra, some more fire and air here, which makes total sense.
Well, this is just air and air.
Yeah, but we have the swords here. So harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattery. We then also have the sun.
Oh, wow. There's your fire.
Mm-hmm. So being, essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. So they could have maybe a strong relationship with their father, or their father was like a really influential figure in their life. It could be in maybe some cases their father passed away early in their life, which is why maybe they went on this drive to like go experience the world, because that's something their father did, or that was a way for them to feel closer to their father.
Or they spread the ashes of their father all over the world.
They
didn't get to go travel, and that was something that they had planned to do together.
Like,
and it didn't happen. So
I'm
this is how
not
they did
necessarily
it.
getting a sense like their father was like their father left or something like that. I don't get it's like a traumatic sense in that way, but more so like it was either their father was very influential in their life, and still is, or their father passed away like too early.
That's what I was feeling.
We also have square with challenge.
Swords,
So
look at that.
creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. This person, they know how to get under somebody's skin, and they will challenge the fuck out of
Well, they're
people.
not afraid of a challenge either, hence the reason why they're into all this adrenaline shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're the kind of person that you'd be like, I dare you to go jump off that roof over there on that garage into the pool. They'll be like, you dare me? Really? You do not know who the fuck I am? I'm going to go do it right now.
They're
And,
very, very sporty, and especially with the next two cards, it makes total sense. Because we have Artemis coming out with focus, and then you also have Maui with discovery.
Oh my
They're
God.
both warriors. They're both are involved with different sporty kind of
wait until
elements.
you hear what he's about, too.
So, starting off with Artemis and kind of obviously her essence for this person, what it represents. Let's go ahead and see. Where is she here? Okay, so in order to fully embrace the intentions you've set in motion and your current conditions, it's important to seize the moment. And that's what this person is all about. They love to seize the moment and just go with it. Now is the time you can truly make your mark. As the Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis will help guide your arrow. Surrender yourself to the process of whatever is calling your attention. Immerse yourself fully in whatever needs your focus, and allow yourself the experience of deep, abiding trust. If you aim true and your heart is open and pure, grateful for all the bounty that surrounds you, your deepest desires will manifest before you like magic. So yeah, it's like when this person puts their mind to something, they go full force, total focus, and will achieve it. And they very much go off. They could be a kind of impulsive sometimes.
Well, it's funny because Maui says discovery. So they're all down to be adventurous and discover new things and new lands. And also, as far as looks goes, we've already mentioned some stuff. And it's kind of funny because both these images right here have sunglasses.
Oh, they could definitely have tattoos.
Yeah, I did say that. But it's like, and they could, look very Pacific Islander. They could definitely be from an island or definitely are all about island life as well. I have to mention that. So with Maui here, it says, feel eager again for discovery and adventure. And this person's definitely going to be, if you're not down for discovery and adventure, then you might need to go choose a different group because that's what this person is all about. So curiosity may help you break barriers and solve problems. Across Polynesia, from New Zealand to Hawaii, we hear stories about the hero Maui. Although the tales differ slightly from island to island and region to region, Maui's exploits have given man fire, invented the kite, and even fished up whole islands for humans to live on. Sometimes depicted as slightly disheveled and street smart, Maui manages to outwit his brothers and other opponents in his adventures. Other versions tell of a strong and mighty Maui, able to perform extraordinary heroic feats, but the common traits in most of his stories are his curiosity and urge for discovery. This is definitely embodying this person, you guys. Maui is the being responsible for introducing fire to man. Very Prometheus. In fact, he stole it from a bird. Maui and his brothers went fishing in the lagoon and happened to look back at the mountain near the shore. There was a fire burning. Man had not had fire for many generations, as the volcano that supplied the embers had ceased its rumbling. Racing back, Maui found only a wisp of smoke and a family of mud hens stamping the fire out. Every day thereafter, Maui and his brothers checked for fire but saw nothing. However, they paddled out to fish one day and saw a fire glowing against the mountain, out of reach again. Now Maui had a plan. He decided to wait on shore while his brothers went fishing, but no fire appeared. Increasingly frustrated, Maui decided to make a life-size doll of himself and his brothers paddled out with it one fine day. This time Maui would catch the birds at their fire. Maui climbed up the mountain and found a hen just about to make the fire. Not waiting for her to start, he grabbed her and held her prisoner, reminding him that if he hurt her, the secret would be lost. The bird convinced Maui to release her in return for the recipe for fire. The old hen taught Maui how to start a fire by rubbing special sticks together. Maui, quite the funny man, said to the mud hen, "Come here, there is one more thing to rub."
hero. So
Oh my
this
God.
person has a wicked sense of humor.
And he rubbed the feathers on her head so hard that a bald patch appeared. Ever since that day, mud hens have had no feathers on their heads. I love that. There's one more thing to rub. Maui's sense of discovery also extended to creating a fishing hook so powerful that it pulled up whole islands from the ocean, to his utter surprise, mind you. And it is said that he created the islands of Hawaii in that way. Call on Maui when you're eager for discovery, when you are working on solving a difficult problem and the answer seems far away, or when you need to find a little of the hero within yourself. And I have to mention, like, he's got that hook around his neck. I totally know people who fully, like a bunch of surfer dudes that I know, who wore these all the time. So they might actually wear something like that too. Mm-hmm. So the shadow side of Maui is a trickster and often makes his discoveries to get his prize through stealing, or at the very least, outmaneuvering those in his way. While the end sometimes does justify the means, deceit and deception are not the ideal ways to get what we want. Maui's appearance raises questions about our levels of authenticity, honesty, and contrivance. We need to also monitor our levels of anger and frustration. Sometimes humor can diffuse a difficult situation in the best possible way. So this person uses humor to diffuse anger, probably quite a bit, you know? They probably have had issues like when they were younger with temper.
Yeah.
This seems like the kind of person who would get like pretty wild at a party, get drunk, and get into a fight.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just what I'm saying.
Again, I get the sense that they have some sort of like injury or scar that comes from. They could have
Be
more
a
than
wild
one.
man.
Okay, they may even have like, if they had gotten fights or something when they were younger, they could have like had their nose broken at one point, or who knows.
I just feel they're
or
wild.
chipped tooth. You know, something like that.
Okay, here we go with the tiles, guys.
Oh, we got a lot of A's and N's already.
Soy.
Again, that damn Q.
They eat a lot of soy.
Maybe they're vegetarian. We have another Q.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Too many Q's.
Do we have a U?
I do not know yet. No, we do not. Nani?
Oh, okay. Oh, look, you guys. Hawaii.
Star.
Oh, wow.
We were talking about that.
Yes.
We do have the name Dean now.
Oh my god. And Dean gets in fights quite a bit.
Oh,
he
yeah.
likes to fight. He likes to eat.
Oh,
and
he's
get
supposed
drunk.
to be an Aquarius.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. IRS. What? How about Iris?
Dan.
We have Ren.
Danny. Okay.
DEA. And we have DEA and we had IRS. Do they work for the government or some shit? I know. The ex-presidents are surfers. Oh my god. Oh, they look like Keanu Reeves. Like that's bad. No.
So of course, if you see more, we got what?
Doe. Wait.
Deal.
Yeah, we do have Dio and we have Hideo as well.
Oh, I got oh, we don't have Amy.
No, we don't.
Oh, Ray. Or yeah.
Look. We don't have a U, do we?
No, we do not have a U.
Oh my god. I'm just on a roll today. And then we have ES.
Wait, do we have Sahara?
Maybe.
I'm brain farting. Wait.
Do we have Safari? No,
We don't have an F.
Do we have Surf?
We don't have a U.
Oh, that's
we
right.
don't have a U. No U.
Oh my God. Okay.
Idea.
Story.
Alrighty. So again, if you see more names, words, places, and letters, definitely do comment down below and let us know.
Ironman. Seriously.
For a second, we had a P. We don't. All right. So yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it. That's all we have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading, plus the Patreon information if you want to go watch the second half of this over on Patreon. We got all kinds of juicy details in there to further this.
Yeah.
And we thank you guys so much for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Guys, for those of you who picked our last group with the lavender fluorite, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what comes up. These have been interesting so far. So we have the Knave of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Sun. This person's a heartbreaker. You know why I think so? Because I think they're like a babe. They're like really, like so nice looking that it's like people get a crush on them very easily, and it's like they're just not into it, and so it's like kind of heartbreaking because it literally, I just feel like they're a heartbreaker. Okay?
This person definitely has like big, bright kind of energy, especially with the sun, because that's Leo. So yeah, they are definitely attractive. They definitely attract people to them, but they're highly selective because they want something where because they are very like physically beautiful. A lot of people only see that. They don't actually see them for their deeper emotional selves. So it's like that's what off-puts them a lot of the time. Because they feel like they've been used or something, or people just want to be around them because, it's like, oh yeah, let's hang around the pretty thing kind of, I don't know, attitude.
They
where
probably
it's
freaking have, like, for some of you, this person could be a model even of some kind or have done that in the past. And then some of, it's like, I could get more into career stuff here, but, I'm not going to because that's on the second half of this reading. But also I feel like their family is really important to them. It's
Yes.
like they're like big into their family, or they come from a prominent family.
That could be
Okay.
another reason why a lot of people have come around them.
Yeah, because
like,
their family probably is like well known or has money or something. So it's like not only are they freaking, gorgeous, but their family's got wealth. So they're like very picky and choosy about who the hell
So,
comes
and
around
I
them.
get a sense that this person, it's like a lot of people assume that they're extremely confident, or like, God, they never have a hard time, or they never cry or something, but that's like the furthest thing from the truth. They can be very shy. They can be very timid about situations, and they can have, a very, sensitive emotional side. They can be very empathetic and creative as well.
They're very, very talented, okay? And especially when it comes to communications, writing, or music, or artistic talent. They're
I feel
very
like
good.
they've really struggled though with their self-image, and also with like, who am I really? Because they have a lot of expectations thrown at them from all sorts of sources, where people expect them to be a certain way or to do a certain thing, and then they kind of, especially in their youth, they could have been like, well, what path am I supposed to go on? Where do I feel the most called to? Am I going to be shunned or something? Or, if I decide to go after that thing? I feel like they've gone through a lot of questions like that in their youth.
So for hair colors, I think that like
Brown
hair to darker, like brown hair, yes, definitely.
Maybe some like lighter golden highlights.
Their hair, no matter what, whether they're masculine or feminine with this person, is at least shoulder length, okay? They have like,
And very shiny.
Yeah, their hair is really beautiful. Okay, well, just they're beautiful anyway, all right? And I think they have really nice shaped lips.
Again,
They have nice cheekbones, just like their bone structure in their face is just
they're
epic.
just very proportional.
They're very Da Vinci perfection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As the what is it what is it called? It's not the golden ratio, is it?
Well, in a sense, it is kind of like the golden ratio for Da Vinci, about like what the perfect like face symmetrically is.
Yeah, theirs is. Okay, they're like, oh my god.
So it's really interesting for the additional like natal chart information to kind of help flesh out their personality. What came out? We have Quinquux.
You always say it that
I know. With complexity. With irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. Again, I get the sense that this person's very otherworldly. And again, a lot of people misunderstand them a lot of the times.
Okay, and that's it. Because you know who I'm thinking of, too, in particular? Like Marilyn Monroe syndrome. Okay, everybody thought, oh, she's so beautiful. She's just, you know, a sex symbol. She's a ditz. She's a bimbo or something. That's like what people like, you know.
Made assumptions.
Yeah, but she was really fucking smart, okay? And very intelligent and had depth to her. And it was very frustrating to her because everyone treated her as if she was just a piece of fucking meat. And I feel like this is kind of like what this person is going through, whether it's masculine or feminine. And now think about it. If a man is like this and he's just beautiful and he's just so pretty, and other guys, like the total bro dudes, are probably going to be like giving him shit because he's fucking stunningly gorgeous. Oh, pretty boy. They probably call him that, but really he fucking hates that shit. It's like, don't call me that shit.
Not to mention, there's a lot of, you know, certain individuals have a lot of, especially in the masculine community sometimes, you know, if a masculine chooses to embrace more of their femininity, oh, you're demasculating, or you're not a real man, or like something like that. If they want to embrace, you know, feminine qualities. So that could be something this person has also gone through if they are a masculine, where it's like they know they're pretty and they like to maybe work on their skin, or they like, you know, more of these feminine qualities.
I think that's very Western with that bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas in, you know, Eastern culture, I mean, think about like Korean men with their skincare.
Oh my god, they're so good at it.
Yeah, they are. They're so fucking beautiful. Holy shit.
Like, oh my god, my skin is shit.
I know. It's like, I feel ugly next to you. I'm a potato.
So again, there's definitely, again, they've struggled with something to do with their self-image or their body image because people have labeled them a certain way. So we also have opposition with balance. So relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, calls out. So that's also something this person has learned to embrace, is how to call out people, because they just especially when it comes to that whole issue of like, oh, you're just putting me into a particular box or label, but like, hey, this is how it really is.
They're very balanced. They're balanced between their masculine and feminine. I feel like that they are. But they just, like, people assume because of their looks that they're not, maybe.
And it's really interesting because, look, speaking even more so on the balance, if you look at the symbol for this, and then we have semi-sextile, which is literally the opposite.
Mirrors.
Flipped, mirrored symbol. So encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hopes to, compensates, intuits. It tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards.
Interesting stuff.
This person's very complicated. There's a lot of depth and layers, like an onion, to this person.
I'll give you an onion.
So we also have Gaia coming out for them, as well as the Jade Emperor with organization.
Wow, they're lucky as fuck. And lots of green. Maybe they have green eyes.
Yeah, green, like true green eyes are kind of an uncommon eye color. You don't see it.
Or central heterochromia, you know, something like this.
So with Gaia here, it's saying being grounded, slowing down, and remaining present in your body. is the message that the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Perhaps you've spent too much time in your head lately and have not taken as good care of yourself as you would have liked. Get into a rhythm. Make sure you get enough sleep. Commit to spending more time in nature and eat sustainably with conscious awareness. Gaia, the earth, mother of all life, invites you to pay attention to your body, for you are a creature of the earth as well as spirit. You are part of this living earth, which is the foundation for all of life that has physical form. What form does your life take? This is the perfect time to take a closer look to ensure you're happy with it. You're also asked to examine the foundation of what you are building now. Does it feel solid and stable? Now is the perfect time to focus on stability and security, ensuring you move forward in a grounded way. The goddess Gaia reminds you that the earth is the playground for conscious manifestation, so be respectful to its truth.
So fucking trippy that we have Gaia and Earth. Because wait until you hear about what the Jade Emperor is about, okay? And he's organization. So this person is highly organized. I wouldn't be surprised if they have heavy earth placements as well as some sun and some water placements, you know, like where their sun is. I mean, they could be a sun sign, but have like heavy, you know, their sun could be in the 6th house, but in a fire sign or something, you know, I mean, it's really interesting. Wait until you hear what this is about. Okay, so streamlining, reordering, and decluttering decluttering will clear the way to flow of natural, effortless action. So here we go. The Jade Emperor, or the Heavenly Grandfather, as he is also known, is one of the most beloved and most courted of the Chinese Taoist gods because of his benevolent protection and supreme organizing ability. As a young deity, the Jade Emperor wandered the earth. Are you kidding me? And look at this. Humbly helping humans make sense of the world. He taught them how to manage their settlements and their sorrows. To protect the humans, he also defeated the negative energies referred to as demons. Although he possesses a loving energy more than that of a fighter, there are many accounts of the Jade Emperor retreating back to himself to gather his energy and strength in order to have the knowledge and power needed to conquer significant evil energies. It is because of these deeds that he eventually became the administrator of the immortals, the heavenly ruler. So this is how this person is, totally. Under his leadership are assistants who ensure his wu wei, I hope I said that right, natural effortless action is adhered to. These assistants are ordered according to departments with different gods of the head of each department, but all take authority from the Jade Emperor. Should the Jade Emperor enter your realm, it may be time to reorganize, rearrange, and reorder some part of your life. Planning is a key part of getting your desires met. Don't view it as a chore, but as something exciting. It leads you to where you most wish to be. Do you need to plan your schedule more effectively? Do you have too many assignments to write? Or are your extracurricular activities keeping you so busy you feel hectic? If you have a job, is it difficult to find the time to do everything? Can you not decide what path you want to take because too many seem to be clamoring for your attention? Writing things out, planning your time, and organizing your thoughts and actions will help. And the Jade Emperor can assist you with this. Having a clear and workable environment enables you to achieve much more in less time as well. Creating some simple systems can increase your flow of positive energies such as prosperity and creativity. Take this opportunity to streamline your life. So obviously this is the type of personality of this person, okay, you guys? So I feel like they're really prosperous and extremely lucky and very successful. Okay?
I mean, yeah, you got the sun there. That's total victory.
Yeah, so the shadow side is you can be too structured, which can limit your creativity and your ability to be spontaneous. The shadow side here is having too much order in your life, too much rigidity for you to be who you really are. Be mindful in regards to the rules that you set for yourself and ensure you are being healthily lenient with yourself when you can. Balance is the key. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Stretch out, reach out, and open for the wu wei. Okay? So there you guys have it. Now we're going to pull some tiles for you to see a little bit. We're going to see words, initials. Who knows what the hell is going to come up here. This is fun stuff. I need to like put these in a big bowl.
Yeah.
It'd be easier.
That's why I got my big old box for my charms casting, because I didn't have the right thing. So now we have your U.
Look, 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 look. Oh my God. We were just talking about that, and there is the word.
A lot of T's. Oh, blank. S. Say. Todd. Got a Todd. LA.
Yeah, Los Angeles. Laos. Tad.
Hey. Dill.
Your favorite.
T. Do we have an A? Yeah, we have T. Dot.
Department of Transportation. This was blank.
Got a lot of Y's this time. 3 Y's. 444. Oasis.
Do we have that?
Is that right?
Wait, do we have a J? No.
Not in this pile. Tay.
Yes, we do have today, don't we?
EU. So, of course, if you guys see more, names, initials, places in the letters, do feel free to comment them down below, because we're curious to know what you guys see as well. Sally.
How about Sully? How about Scully? No, we don't have a K.
Well, C would work too.
We have Lee again showing up here. Lilu.
Day.
Ali.
C.
Yeah.
As well as, obviously, like C.
Anyway, guys, that's it. That's all we have for you. Please do let us know if you see anything in the letters here. We have day, too.
Yeah, I already said that.
Anyway, okay, guys, thank you guys so much for being with us. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading, plus the Patreon information if you want to head over to Patreon to go see the second half of this video, to see all the other dirty details we dig up. Thank you guys so much for being with us, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.